What's up, YouTube? It's Aya, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do this video for some time, and I need to do this video because sometimes I don't know what to do with my braids. But before we start this video, I have been inconsistent with my posting. It's December 24th, so it's Christmas Eve, and I have not been posting at all or editing my videos, and I need to do better, honestly. Sorry for the delay. Back to the video. So this video is super necessary because I know personally, I struggle with trying to find hairstyles to do with my braids. Lately I've been wearing my hair in its natural form or other hairstyles, and I haven't had my hair braided since I went to school. So now I braided it again, and shout out to my mom for doing the parts. I braided it because the only reason I didn't do the parts this time is because I had to hurry up and get down south to see my family, and I just didn't want to do it when I was there because I'm on vacation and visiting my family, so I didn't want to have to do my hair by myself. So I asked my mom, and she ordered it for me, so thanks to my mom. Shout out to my Dukes, you know what I'm saying? But basically, when I go out and I want to like go to an event or just go out and do something different with my hair, I'm drawing blanks. And whenever I look it up on YouTube, the hairstyles are things that I know how to do. I just want to try something different. So today I will be attempting, heavy on attempting, to recreate hairstyles I see on Pinterest. So it's gonna be super fun. Shout out to all the people on Pinterest that I'm using as inspiration. Thank you so much for, uploading and showing us new hairstyles, because without you, there will be no video right now. I'll have to be just using my head. So first I want to start off with a hairstyle that I usually do. I'm not really sure where I learned it, but I think it goes with the video. I didn't find it on Pinterest this time when I was looking. So yeah, but first, my hair length. So my hair is small or medium, small, whatever you want to say. Knotless braids, and they're really long. They're pretty long. So if your hair isn't this length, I don't know if that's gonna affect how the hairstyle looks. They go just above my butt. And so yeah, just disclaimers before I get into it. And they curly at the end, so it might, I don't know if this affects how your hairstyle will look, but let's get started. So you want to take 2 rows, I think, on this side. I think it's 2 rows. Memory serving me well. On both sides of your head. Take the middle part. It might be 3 rows because it's too big in the middle, but you brush through it with your fingers to make it like lay down flat. I think it is. Alright, we're gonna do this. You're gonna have this, and it's gonna go to the back, right? Gonna put a scrunchie in there for it to go to the back. Make sure it's still flat. I'm gonna tie it tight so that it won't get loose. Honestly, guys, this is the part in the video where I decided to voice over. So with the 2 rows on each side of your head, you're gonna take about 4 or 3 braids from the front and take it to the other side of your head. And you're gonna repeat the same process with the other side. Not over, but you wanna go behind it. Then take the next 3 and repeat the process. But you want to take the hair that you used in the previous one on the other side and put it behind the hair that you're using. And do the same thing with the other side. Put the hair behind it and go over. And press it flat. You want to take your next 3 and go in front of it, not behind. And repeat the process on the other side of your head. Once you've completed this, you're going to gather all the ends, brush them out with your fingers, do it on both sides, and you're going to tie it behind all of your hair. So you might want to move it to the side. I was just moving it to the side so I can show you guys where the hair was. But you're gonna tie both sides to each other. Now, typically I use a scrunchie for this part, but I only had one rubber band and it was a big one that I used in the beginning of the video. So I decided to tie it. It works the same. And then in the end, you're gonna make sure that the end pieces don't stick up. You're gonna pull the scrunchie out so that your hair can flow. And voila. So this is style number 1, and you're supposed to tie it or knot it, or if you have a rubber, I usually use a rubber band, but I only have this big scrunchie, so you know we gotta do what we gotta do. So I knot it at the back, and you won't see it in the back because hair will be like this in the back. But I usually tie it with a rubber band, a smaller one than the one I have. Hairstyle number 1. All right, guys, now I'm gonna start using Pinterest to show you some styles. So the first hairstyle we're gonna do a updo look. She's gonna show me how to do it, but this is the style they were going for first. Shout out to her for coming up with this hairstyle. We're gonna attempt to do it. So the first thing I did here was went to the center of my head and kind of made a triangle type thing or a semi box. I'm not sure what shape to call it because it's not a box at all, but I went to the center of my head and grabbed some pieces, and it kind of looks like a triangle. I don't know, but you want to grab those and I guess make sure that it's even on both sides and that you have the same parts on both sides so that it doesn't mess you up in the end. Once you have what you want and how you want it to look, you're gonna go ahead and take that and twist it so that it can stay out of the way and won't affect the other hair. If you have a scrunchie or a rubber band, that works as well. And if you are gonna twist it, you don't have to twist it all the way to the end like I did, because the twist is not gonna stay for the hairstyle. Then you're gonna take the rest of the hair and put it up towards the center of your head in a ponytail. I also took this time to run my fingers through my curls at the end so that it wouldn't be tangled, just in case I wanted to do something involving the ends of my hair. Once you get the ponytail to the position in which you want it to, you want to get your scrunchie and take it and put it in your hair. Not like this. I was getting frustrated. Now this is where I went wrong. It's not supposed to be facing front. It's supposed to be facing the back, I think, and that's why I didn't like it here. And see, that's confusion. After trying the ponytail 3 times, I finally figured out that it's supposed to go towards the front, and the place where you put the rubber band should be facing the back. Once you get this right, you're gonna pull the 2 parts away from each other to make the ponytail bigger. Should look something like this. Then you want to take the ends and gather them all up and separate them. Once you separate them, you want to wrap them around the ponytail so that it can be stable. If you have a rubber band, you can use that here, or bobby pins, but I knotted it and tucked it. At this point, play around with the ponytail to see how fluffy you can get it, how big you can make it look, and you take down the bangs that you have in the front of your head. At this point, you want to pick 2 braids that you want to stay out when you tuck your bangs. You can play around with it to see what you like the best. And you're going to take all the pieces except the 2 pieces you want to leave out and wrap them around your head. Take them to the back, cross over, and take them to the front. And then you're going to tie the ends after you straighten them out. Again, you're going to try to reposition the bun and make sure the 2 strands in the front of your head are coming out the right way. So this is hairstyle number 2, and stink. I don't know, cause hers are longer and thicker. So this is her outcome. Mine are smaller and shorter than hers. So that's why this isn't really tying the way it's supposed to. But I mean, overall, I guess it's all right. Longer and thicker. If you have longer and thicker, it'll look better, I think. But this is decent. This is not bad. It's not too bad. Moving on to the next hairstyle. This is the next hairstyle that we're doing. Shout out to her. She ate. So this one doesn't have a tutorial to it, so I'm just gonna try my best to work my magic. Alright, so you want to begin to separate your hair. You want to take at least 2 rows, 2 to 3 rows to the front on each side of your head. Try not to take it all the way to your ear. Try to leave some of those behind, like how it is on the side. Once you do that, you want to secure the front part and make sure it doesn't get tangled up with the rest of your hair. You're going to twist it or use a rubber band. You don't have to twist it all the way to the end. Now you want to use the middle part as where you separate the sides of your head to make the buns. Make sure that it looks decent in the back. Right now I'm trying to make sure that the lines are semi-straight, but it really doesn't matter, honestly. Video, the girl used a rubber band, but I don't have that, so I use this method to twist it into a bun. Tying it all the way until all the hair is gone. Then you want to repeat the same exact process on the other side. And you want to make sure you have the same amount of hair on each side, whether it's even or not. Just make sure it's the same amount of hair. And then you want to create the bun that you created on the other side. Again, if you have rubber bands, that is suggested. Disclaimer, I've never been good at doing buns, honestly, so this look is defeat. You can try to adjust the bun as much as you want to get it to your liking. Here, I'm still not satisfied with the buns, but I take down the front part so I can move the video along. With the front parts, you're gonna take them to the back of your head and tie them in a knot. This is me making that face because I'm disappointed with the hairstyle. You can also use a rubber band for that part, but once you take all your hair down and straighten it the way it's supposed to look, it should look good, but mine doesn't. If you guys have any suggestions on how to make buns look good, please drop them in the comments because I don't know, I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here, but I've never been a big fan of like the two bun situation. Maybe it's because I'm not really great at executing it, but I just think it makes me look like Mickey Mouse. But it doesn't look like Mickey Mouse here. So I'm not my best, not my best recreation, but that's where the title comes from. Attempting, and I failed, but it's okay. I'm still give y'all a little 360. We're taking this out of our head, thanks. Yeah. On to the next. Next hairstyle. Shout out. Huge shout out to her. So she is telling us how to do it. So hopefully I don't mess up. So you take a box about big. So this hairstyle is pretty simple, I guess. You want to take some hair from the back of your head, like a box in the back of your head, Make sure you grab enough hair. Once you grab the amount that you're comfortable with, you're gonna start braiding it by separating the hair in 3 sections. You are gonna braid it all the way to the end. Once you're finished braiding, you're gonna take your hair and flip it to the back and lay it flat. Make sure it's straight. Then you want to take the braid and go across the front of your head, wherever you think it looks the nicest, and lay it there. Then you want to take the end of the braid and tuck it where you started the braid in the first place. So in that box that you started the braid with, you're gonna take the ends and put it there. Here I was having a bit of trouble because my braids are not as long as the girls in the video, but you can make it work with a bobby pin if you need it to be. And here I'm just changing the position of the braid to where I would like it, and I'm looking at it. So this is the hairstyle. I've done this hairstyle before, but not exactly like this, which is why I chose to do it. But this hairstyle is different because I think her hair is longer and length is a thing. It probably would work out if you do it closer to this side of your head and start it that way. But it looks like this at the ends because my hair is curly at the ends and thinner at the end. So the braid that you start up here is not going to be the braid that you end down here. And it like it's kind of curling my ears. It's uncomfortable because my hair isn't long enough to execute this properly, but here's the style. Next style should be pretty familiar with everybody, but this is the hairstyle. Shout out to her, and we're gonna get into it. With this hairstyle, you want to take from the middle of your head and create like a box on one side of your head, whatever side you want the bang to be on. Once you find that, brush through it with your fingers. This is when I realized I had too much hair, so I took some from the back end and put it back with the rest of my hair, and took the smaller portion and wrapped it around my head to the other side. Next, you want to take the scrunchie and take the rest of your hair and put it up without taking the hair that you use for the bang. It was hard to like separate the two, so you could twist it instead. Once you get all the hair into a ponytail, you should have another rubber band and put that in a ponytail by itself. But since I don't, I had to improvise. I made this into an upside down bun. Then you want to take the bang and pull it towards the back of your head. Make sure everything in the bun is straight. Take it to the back of your head. Now this is where you would need another rubber band, but I just decided to put it in with the bun. I'm trying to improvise. Take the scrunchie and put it over all of the hair. Now, you want to take the ends towards the front of your head. Once you have it positioned, you want to separate it and push it back, throw it back. At this point, I lost track of the hairstyles, but this hairstyle. This is the next hairstyle that I did, and she's interesting. Like, I don't know if this is my vibe really, but it's something new for sure. I don't know if she's eating or if she's hungry, but something's happening here. It's getting hungry, but I don't know. So tell me what you guys think. This is the back. I feel like with some bamboos, this kind of gives, or even with a scarf in the back. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I just gotta do it again, but it's something. Next hairstyle. Simple in the front, bow in the back. Shout out to her. We're gonna try. Okay. In order to do this next hairstyle properly, you want to use the middle part and separate each side of your head in the boxes like the other hairstyles that we use. Make sure it's even and you're using the same amount of hair on both sides. Once you're satisfied, you're going to take them to the back of your head and make sure everything's flat by using your fingers to brush them down. Now for this hairstyle, I would suggest that you have a mirror or two, because I could not see anything that I was doing because I was recording on my phone, and I was hoping that you guys had a good angle. So make sure you have 2 mirrors before you do this hairstyle. But you want to take it and put it in the rubber band and tie it pretty tight to your head. Before you let go of the rubber band, you want to put it on top and bring the hair through, but not all the way, just halfway through, like so. And split that in the middle to give it that bow shape. Split it. And you want to take the remainder, the ends, and put it through the initial rubber band place. Once you get the ends all the way through, you can play around with the bow to make sure that the shape looks right. Not sure how she looks in the back, but we're gonna just assume it looks nice and go with her. But yeah, I kind of like my hair swooped back and down. And if the bow is cute, then the hairstyle will be cute. But I don't know if the bow is cute. When I'm editing this, I'm going to either die laughing or be proud of myself. One or the other, but yeah. So as you guys can see, I'm losing natural light, okay? We're using the light, it's getting late. I gotta hurry up, wrap this video up. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and become a part of the family. Comment down below if you're gonna try any of these hairstyles and what number you're gonna try if you do. And yeah, unfortunately guys, we're losing sunlight. I'm using the natural sun right now and it's going down, so we're gonna have to conclude the video wherever you're at. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you made it to this point, drop a heart emoji in the comment section and show love. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing holiday, and a beautiful new year. I hope everything happens the way it's supposed to happen for you. Bye.